Good afternoon. Welcome to the QCIS channel. We're on this channel, you get a daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. My name is Leon Jones, and what you're about to see is a bidwell test. Now, the bidwell's machine, it's got a screed, and what it does, it screeds off concrete, particularly for a bridge deck. Now, what you see right now in front of me is the bidwell. Now, the reason for the test is you want to make sure that the bidwell stays on the tracks. And what they're doing, it's already backing it up, they're doing a dry run. The rebar has already been installed, and now we just want to make sure that the machine works for tomorrow's concrete pour. What they're doing, they're backing it up all the way to the end. They're getting their measurements. And once they have everything, we're going to be ready to go. You see the screed is going back and forth. That's the screed. Left going back and forth and left to right. It's the screed moving. We'll make sure that screed works. See, he's checking it out now. I'm checking it out. Now what's going to happen, once it goes forward, the screed is going to continue to go back and forth as if there were concrete on the rebar. Now they're also using the string line to make sure that they are in compliance and everything's going to be placed straight. What they're going to do, they're going to take it from the north end of the bridge to the south end of the bridge. Now, before you do anything, you have to get your preparation. Now, something else that they use, this right here, it's called a work bridge. This is what they use to stand on when the machine is in action. And what we're getting ready to do, get ready to perform the test. There's the work bridge. Now this is a separate work bridge. You see the wheels. The wheels are on tracks. The wheels, it's a work bridge. You see the tracks? Well, you don't actually see tracks, but what the wheels do, they go on tracks. Have to make sure that all the traffic control is correct. And right now, you see that they are making preparations. It's very important that the machine works before you place concrete down, because you want concrete to be finished properly. And you want concrete to be cured properly as well. What the finishing is very, very, very important. Now, some of these machines have the tiniest that those uniform lines that they put in concrete. They make the concrete rough because concrete can also get slippery when there is precipitation. That's why in the winter time, if you don't have any type of tining, the bridge is going to freeze before the road surface. You see signs that say bridge freezes before road surface. Now, you can hear the machine in back, and the machine is going forward right now. I'm checking it to make sure that it's staying on the track. It's right here. I'm right behind it. On both sides here. All right, it's moving. Follow right behind him. I'm also checking the rebar too.
I'm going to check that.
So you're checking the depth here.
What that's supposed to be on that side, right?
That's roughly what it should be, yeah.
There it goes. There's the screed. It's going right across.
I've got a bunch of plywood strips. You got to lay some on top of that.
I need new adhesive.
Yeah.
I worked with Gary about 13 years. It's college dude. Probably 8 or 9. And I'm doing duty.
Checking their measurements. Now we're going to keep going. I'm going over here to make sure that it's still on the track. That's what I'm inspecting. It looks good.
Drop too far on this one, dog.
Moving forward. All right. And then right back here, they're tying all the rebar together. Now here comes the screed. I told you it's going back and forth. doing their measurements.
I can't.
Go forward some.
Yeah, a little bit.
A lot of steel out here. Now it's going forward again. Get back up here.
Definitely going more on it. Just out.
I guess he has one enough time.
It's moving forward.
Get some work in, man.
It's still on the track. Now that everything is tied down, you can see the movement. Okay, now to get ready to check it again. This is going forward.
Billy, to lie to you and say it's been a pleasure, just smile and nod.
Here comes the screed. Got it. Now it's going forward again. They're checking depth each time.
Got quarter inch. Quarter inch. Is the whole thing? Yeah. How much you want it, Tom?
I think we should create something alone.
Last time we get to it, we did 2 and a different.
And I had not hit.
Okay, it's going forward here again. So let me get to the other side.
We just set it in plane, 3/8 low underneath.
All right. I'm actually walking on this rebar too.
I know he was doing that, Billy. Good with everything.
Right now, it's looking pretty good. Staying on the track. All right, little pause for a moment. Get some more measurements.
14.5. No, it is. Yeah. So that means 9.5 inches to 6. It's supposed to be 9.25 minutes.
Okay, here comes the screed right across. This is called a dry run.
Center, you got 5, 9.
Basically, really, that's kind of his time. I'll let him know.
All right, we're pushing forward again.
What do you end up doing on your chair? 5, 4, 3. How much you did a 5 over there? 5, 4, 3 again. I might go to 4, man. Like, we think this is Nelly, a couple rebars for some scissors. What's going on?
All right. This is what it looks like in action.
17.5.
Here comes the screed across again. All right, they're going forward.
So that's been our first one. So what we about to take on green.
Making sure that the measurements are consistent as well. And there's the screed again. All right, going forward again. Keep it at a consistent speed.
You gonna be able to get far enough off if you want to add another piece of No, that side's not quite as far as that.
All right. They've gotten past the steel, across the bridge.
Hold that, Greg.
Oh yeah. We're going to take it forward. Watch the screen.
mean, we might not even want on the rail yet, all more room we got. Yeah. So there's really no gutter line for my valve. I had 2 spots with it, about a half size.
While we're out here, give you the tour of the site. I'm actually on the rebar, walking on the rebar. As I walk this whole deck, this is what's going to be poured tomorrow. The test, it looked good. They're taking the measurements. And this is the machine that you're going to see when the deck is poured tomorrow. They call it a slab, I call it a deck. And this is what it looks like, the whole platform. This is the whole slab they're going to be pouring. Now what you have just seen again, it's been what we call a dry run of the bid well. Screed and everything. Want to make sure that it stays right on the rails. This is what the whole slab or deck looks like. Right now it's all rebar. You can even look down there at my feet. I'm walking right on it. Making sure that everything is tied down correctly. Give you a real good look at it. It's like cooking. You want to prep everything to make sure that it's okay before we actually view what it's going to look like when there's concrete. And one thing that I have to mention, safety, safety, safety. It's a lot of bodies out here. It's a lot of machinery out here. It's even traffic out here. So what else am I checking out here? Looking at the traffic control. Barrels out here. Everything. It's just traffic, live traffic out here. It's a busy road. If you look at the traffic control devices, it's traffic control devices. Making sure that everything is legible so I can see it. Well, it's got its reflectivity. Now, devices like this probably have them removed. They're dented. It's not what I want. Reflectivity, might have to remove this one. As I walk the site, something else that I'm going to show you. It's all part of the prep. Well, when concrete is poured, you have to have a washout station. So some jobs allow the drivers to bring bags. Well, what you have out here, it's called a concrete washout station. This is what's going to be used when a driver finishes pouring his concrete. Now, sometimes they use washout bags. Now, what I'm also doing is taking a trip right on the side. See, when you do a good inspection, you want to walk the job. This is what I'm doing, walking the job, making sure that the signs are right. It's a perfect sign. See the reflectivity? Your detour signs. No left turn sign. And also you have your markings down here. These are utilities. All these markings. That stake, seen past videos, that RW, that's grade stake. Station. Taking a look at all the barricades. These are barricades. Now, these right here, these are going to be your beam forms. When they test, concrete's going to go right into those forms. They'll be taken to the lab once they are formed and broken for compression. Now this is a concrete bag too. Now some people use it for garbage, but this is what we call a washout bag. And this is just for the environment. So none of the sediment goes into the creek. And also your porta potty. You want to make sure that's out of the way. One thing you have to understand about a construction site that I like when I come out here and look at it, I want things to be squared away. And pretty much everything is squared away for tomorrow's concrete pour. But what you saw is how the bid well works. That machine, that's going to go ahead and screed and finish off the concrete as it's being placed. On that, so a little inspection of the signage, traffic control devices. And also make sure that, you see that little label? It says Indiana sign and barricade. I want to make sure it's made in America, which it is. And that concludes this video on the bid-well test for concrete installation. If you like what I just presented, please comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're looking for some political content, some social content, check out my main channel, the 401 Talk Zone radio show channel as well. Now, here's where you can find me. For the 401 Talk Zone radio show channel, you can find me on YouTube, X, formerly Twitter, Rumble, and Truth Social. For the 401 Talk Zone radio show channel, you can find me on YouTube, X, formerly Twitter, and, of course, LinkedIn. And once again, thank you for viewing this content from the QCIS channel. We're on this channel, you get a daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. Until next time, my name is Leon Jones. I want you all to have a wonderful and gracious afternoon.